One thing that I've constantly been asked throughout the years is how I have so much confidence. And for a while, I found it ironic how everyone always viewed me as this confident, goddess-like woman when in reality, I was struggling with so many insecurities. I struggled with my body image, I struggled with the health of my skin, I struggled to love my hair, I struggled to love myself. And in return, I struggled to find people who highlighted the good qualities about me. I struggled in relationships, dating people who made it their mission to ensure I never loved myself more than any of the love they gave me. But, like everything I share here, I don't give advice on anything that I don't personally go through. So here's how I overcame my insecurities and began to not only physically emulate a goddess, but also internally feel confident and beautiful as well. First and foremost, channeling goddess energy is a journey that originates from within. Personally, my revelation came when I decisively cut off energy cords connecting me to individuals, particularly men, whose regard for my worth didn't align with the reverence I hold for myself in the eyes of a higher power. In other words, if God didn't send them, they will never actually see you. And it chips away at your confidence, attempting to make a blind man see your beauty and value. I understand that this might be a perspective not everyone is eager to embrace, but embodying goddess energy requires a shift in focus away from men. It involves embracing celibacy and demanding the entirety, every last bit, of your precious feminine energy, reclaiming it for yourself. Yes, it entails relinquishing casual sex, taking a hiatus from casual dating, and delving into a profound self-discovery, detached from the male gaze. It's about understanding yourself on a personal level, beyond the realm of romantic or sexual relationships, and transcending anything that lacks the presence of the divine. Once you decenter men, you'll start to wholeheartedly embody not only your goddess energy, but also your inner child will awaken. The playful, curious, creative, intuitive, and purest form of your energy will start to shine through. This is what happens when you reserve your sexual energy. It transmutes into other forms of creativity and opens the heart of your inner child. But we're still grown, right? So now it's all about creating a balance. If we let our inner child roam freely with no guidance, she will walk right off of a cliff because she was distracted by a butterfly. Give yourself something to love that requires longevity. Give yourself something to look forward to that demands your undivided attention, passion, and work ethic. We live in a time where less effort yields high rewards. But when was the last time you truly felt internally fulfilled and proud of what you've created beyond the eyes of your audience? When did you last feel genuinely excited about a new challenge? When was the last time an obstacle felt like a playground of learning for you? When we were children, we used to give our creations our undivided attention and love, with no expectations of applause, whether it was a mud pie, a drawing or painting, or something crafted from sticks or whatever we could find. As children, we were naturals at making use of what we had, honing our problem-solving skills through imagination. We were unfamiliar with what we didn't have, so we became skillful with what we did have.
My cakes are made with magic that can never be replicated. It's why I love what I do.
However, as we grew and became more exposed to the world, we recognized all that we lacked. We started seeing other toys on commercials and perhaps thought our toys were no longer enjoyable. Maybe our friends had more things than us.
The world's very first and only fastest fucking cake shop is now here, bitch. With questionably premium factory-made cakes, we at the world's fastest cake shop prioritize quickness over quality all the time. But don't worry, because we're cheap.
What the hell?
Our specially
Seriously?
trained baker robots know how to whip up whatever. Literally any fucking thing. We don't know what's in it, but we know the price will keep you
This
grinning.
is so ridiculous.
Don't wait on the others to take for fucking ever baking your cake. Count on us to do it faster and cheaper. You don't even need to decide what you want. We'll send you whatever the fuck we got. 7-second same-day delivery. Call 1-800-GOT-CAKE to get your cake now. We are not responsible for addictions caused from consuming our cake products. Please consume responsibly.
あ、そうですか。さあ、そして一方のシュー富照であります。しかしこうやってアップで見ますとシュー富照やはり。
I'm grateful, but I wish I could generate more. I just feel like I don't have enough sometimes.
Nurturing our inner child is a crucial aspect of unlocking creative success and fostering a sense of fulfillment. Our childhood selves were uninhibited, curious, and resilient. They possessed an innate ability to find joy in the process of creation without being burdened by external expectations or comparisons. Reconnecting with this inner child not only reignites a profound sense of wonder, but also infuses our creative endeavors with authenticity and passion. Creativity often flourishes in an environment where there's a freedom to explore, experiment, and make mistakes without fear of judgment. Our inner child embodies this fearlessness, urging us to embrace creativity as a form of self-expression rather than a means of seeking validation. As we nurture our inner child, we tap into a wellspring of imagination and innovation that may have been subdued by the practicalities of adulthood. Remember the times when a cardboard box became a spaceship or a blanket transformed into a magical cape. These were not just imaginative play, but exercises in unconstrained creativity. The ability to persevere in the face of challenges, a trait often exhibited by children, is essential for creative success. Our inner child encourages us to approach obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning, much like we did when building a fort from cushions or devising new games with friends. Nurturing our inner child involves rekindling a genuine love for the creative process itself. It's about finding joy in the act of creation, rather than fixating solely on the end result. This shift in focus allows for a more sustainable and fulfilling creative journey, fostering resilience and perseverance, qualities indispensable for long-term success in any creative pursuit. In essence, by embracing and nurturing our inner child, We infuse our creative endeavors with a sense of playfulness, authenticity, and resilience. This not only enhances the quality of our work, but also contributes to a more satisfying and enduring creative journey. As we let our inner child guide us, we unlock the door to a world where creativity flows freely, unencumbered by the constraints of adult expectations. I keep having this dream. It fills my bedroom every night when I close my eyes. It keeps trying to come into this reality so badly, but something in my mind stops that from happening.
Fire idea in my head right now. I just gotta stay focused, plan it out, and let my heart do the rest of the work. But damn, where do I even start? Journeying through the depths of your creative mind, you reach an ideal that will shake the world. And through that new ideal sprouts a version of you that's passionate and devoted enough to send that creation through the ethers to become tangible within this universe. I just need to meditate, get my head straight. I just need to focus.
portray. I know it can be headstrong, ideas long, money long. I just need to focus. Ideas long, money long. God, please show me my purpose. You have all the tools you need. You just have to believe. You just have to see. Look within.
Don't keep your inner thoughts stuck in a jar. Look at them as a world and know that you'll go far. What would your inner child do? The one that's wild and free. What would your inner child do with eyes that can see? What makes her heart smile? What moves her heart? Go to your inner child. That's where you should start.
Mommy, I really like this book. It's giving me so many ideas.
Well, I'm so proud of you, baby. Later on, we can paint a picture of all your ideals. Or we could even use some clay and do some sculptures of whatever it is you're thinking. We got all the tools to create whatever it is you want, honey.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. I'm so excited.
You're welcome, honey. You know I love you.
Alright, so we're rolling. Just introduce yourself, tell us what you do, and let us know. What inspires your creativity as an artist?
Okay, my name is Gazelle, and I'm a creative, and I'm inspired by the mere fact of my existence. I'm inspired by everything I love and everything I despise, really. It's the fact that I can communicate my emotions through my art that motivates and propels every creation. Because my emotions never stop, so the creation never stops. But I'm mostly inspired by my childhood, my parents and my sisters, my roots. Growing up, my mother always gave me the space to express myself through creativity, letting me paint on my bedroom walls however I wanted, letting me dress how I wanted and do my hair how I wanted, just always being excited about every drawing, every painting, every sculpture, every story, just any type of creation. She backed it 100%. And that's why I'm so confident and even so passionate about what I do now. And my father was an artist as well, highly creative and driven. He was always in his music studio with clients and even let my sisters and I do our own thing with his equipment after hours. He showed me how to be fearless and that I could get my hands on anything that I wanted, that I could do anything that I wanted. And watching him do anything that he wanted, it made me realize, like, this is in my blood. The tools are in my blood, right? So my parents, they literally instilled my love for art, for expression, for production, for music, for design, and just being myself. I got that from my parents, and I wouldn't have it any other way. While this is just a seed I've given your mind, you have to plant it and give it time to sprout. You have the responsibility of watering this seed and giving it light. So many people are stuck in the ideation of, wow, I've found a seed, marveling at the potential fruit it can create, while they waste away time and never plant it. They just go looking for the next seed to collect. So, you have to expose yourself to new challenges instead of simply understanding that you can face them. And we have to stop cosplaying, learning by scrolling through social media and getting quick doses of information that don't actually stick inside your brain because it's been dogpiled by 100 other videos soon after, just collecting seeds. Stop investing only in short-form projects and short-form thoughts. Stop abiding by fickle algorithms, fickle rules, and fickle people, and abide by your heart. You have to do the work. You have to put time, effort, and attention into everything you do in order for it to sprout. I hope you're feeling inspired and intrigued by your personal capabilities as a divine creative. By now you've been given so many seeds. Let's begin to plant them. Journaling is one of the best ways to begin planting seeds. You're getting rid of harbored emotions, ideas, and thoughts, and making space for understanding and growth. And inside the soil, you place your seed and you wait patiently and nurture it to grow. In Chapter 1, we covered finding redemption within ourselves and calling our power back through decentering sex, the male gaze, and outside validation. Essentially, going into hermit mode and getting to know ourselves outside of draining relationships and making our inner child a priority, creating a safe space for her to flourish. For the first journal prompt, let's take a couple of minutes together to describe an activity or hobby that brings out your inner child. And how can you incorporate more of these experiences into your life? No need to overthink, rush, or get stuck. Just let your thoughts flow onto the paper. I'll set a 3-minute timer and we can journal together. How did that feel? I can sense this light around you that you may have forgotten was there. Already, you're becoming more in tune with yourself by taking these baby steps and putting in the effort to reconnect with your inner child. I'm so proud of you. Now, let's continue. In Chapter 2, we talked about the innocence of childlike creativity and how, as children, we don't rely on validation from others in order for us to be imaginative and fully present and explorative with our creations. But as we get older, we lose that sense of gratitude through the fog of unnecessary comparisons. For journal prompt number 2, I want you to reflect on a time in your childhood when you felt completely immersed in your creativity, uninhibited by the need for external validation. What were you creating? How did it make you feel? Again, take your time. Close your eyes if you need and take yourself back to your childhood. Don't overthink it. Let your thoughts and memories flow to you gently and with love. I'll set the timer for 5 minutes on this one so you don't feel rushed.